DIY. I love the term and I love the acronym. And Adam is here to tell us why it is so important. Bosch is an amazing company. Look at all these products behind it. But Adam, DIY is massive, isn't it?
It's a huge part of our market. It's we cover professional and DIY, but DIY we can't keep enough. It's booming into leisure products as well. It's everything from cleaning to mowing to
I
drilling.
Noticed. And I noticed you've got this cool radio over there. Now, I'm a radio guy. Like, for $99, I would buy it just to have on my mantelpiece. It's got good quality.
It's very good quality. It's cordless too, or you can make it corded. You can do whatever you like with our tools these days.
Tell us, with Bosch, I've noticed a lot of the products now have moved across into more battery-operated stuff. Why is that?
Well, actually, Bosch was the first company that invented the lithium-ion battery resurgence. We actually brought out cordless power tools in 2002.
Yeah.
So it's taken a fair while to get to the point where we see it today. But now people trust battery now. You get as good a performance as you do corded without the freedom and without the mess. You're not packing up extension cords. It's time, it's money, it's energy. People want to spend their life doing the fun stuff.
Yeah.
And now with cordless, it's a lot quicker to do that. So.
And then, of course, you recharge the stuff and the batteries are all interchangeable, I gather, that can be used on multiple products.
Absolutely. We have around about 40 cordless products, all on 18 volt alone. There's more on 36 volt platform. You've got a 10.8. So it's all about weight and amount of use and things like that as well that you can do. So we've got a system basically geared to any level of DIY.
Yeah, I walk around radio studios and people laugh. They go, Ben, you wear suits by day and at night time you've got the Bosch drill. I said, this drill is my best friend because all the racks that I've got to work with, pulling stuff in and out. But what is the big movers at the moment? What are people really buying? I noticed you were upselling some stuff over here like hedges before.
Look, power gardening is a huge part because in Australia it was always petrol. And it still is dominated by petrol. And we never really adopted corded, whereas in Europe it was all corded. So battery's taken a while, but now people realise they don't get the smell. They don't have to worry about refilling and putting two-stroke and different mixes of four-stroke. All of that is out of the way, and it's a push start, off you go every time. So, our hedge trimmers, we're number one in the world in hedge trimming, and it makes a massive difference when you've got something you can actually lift above your shoulders and do the job safely. So
and what about mowers? Have mowers changed in the time? Are we still on petrol, or are we seeing more of this lithium technology come into it?
So petrol, in terms of the market, the petrol is about the same. It has a moderate, low one-digit sort of growth, but lithium-ion is growing at 20 and 30% every year. I got rid of my petrol lawnmower 4 or 5 years ago now and never looked back.
Really?
Because I've got split level yards, so I can carry it upstairs, and it's so light, it's easy. It's 13 kilos, it's nothing.
Now with the baby boomers retiring, this is a massive market. My parents fit into this. This is the market that really would be seeing a resurgence of, they've worked all their lives, and now they're getting back into the garden, and Graham Ross is a great advocate for your products.
You just need to look at some of the DIY projects we've done with the pallet over there, and there's 13 or 14 of these new ideas that we've put onto our website that they're walking past, they go, I'm going to create that tomorrow. I don't know what to do with those pallets. I was saving them as firewood. Now they're creating home gardens out of them and retaining walls and chairs and all sorts of stuff. So,
what's the favourite part of your job working for a company like this?
Well, I'm pretty lucky. I get to try everyone else's product as well as my own. So I do all the testing, pulling things apart and actually playing with them and putting them through their paces. So, I get to go to these shows and put my hand on my heart and say we've still got the best quality stuff.
That's great.
In the market.
Now, tell me, do the consumers ever come up with ideas for you? Would they ever meet you at a trade show and say, look, Adam, this is what I do at home. Can you design something that's going to do this for me? And would you go back and try and get that off the ground if it was the market?
We definitely do. We call it a UX program, so user experience program. We run lots of user experiments and that sort of thing. We try to get very different avenues of life together, and particularly in Europe, we sort of get them in a group and just throw things at the wall and see what sticks and things like that now. So that's very much a way that we go about design. We're we're not the fastest to market, but there's generally a lot of research that goes into beyond any product that we ever bring.
Oh, look, I could just imagine. I mean, look, your product has been around as long, if not longer, than Mercedes.
Yes, it's over 100 years, 125 or 27 years now that we've been around. We come from an automotive engineering background, so we're inventors, and we're about, our motto is Bosch Invented for Life. So it's about creating a better lifestyle in everything we do. So whether that's the safety of your car through to the way you use a hedge trimmer, it's all built into the processes that Bosch do.
My final question for you, with all this technology that we've got now, in terms of the environment, what happens at the end of life for this sort of stuff? Is it recyclable?
Yes, absolutely. So all of the plastic polymers that we use are generally recycled. The batteries themselves, we do a recycling program. We actually did a trial program with the government and some recycling businesses in Queensland and late last year, just to make sure that people were prepared to bring back batteries and things like that, which worked extremely well, which we were happy with. Nothing worse than those sort of things ending up in a bin. So it's a bit like we're following along the lines of people recycling their mobile phones and that sort of stuff now too.
What a great thing. So there you go, Adam from Bosch telling us some insights to the company, and why don't you get out into your garden this weekend and do something useful? The DIY circuit.
That's it. Bring it on, Bosch.
Thanks, Adam. There you go.
Cheers.